Hello, and this is Theme Park Squib, and welcome to this week's show. In this week's show, we'll be talking about some recent theme park announcements in theme park news headlines. We'll also be showing you some special merchandise in Merchandise Showcase, revealing last week's guest ride, and giving some shout-outs in the shout-out section of the show. So let's get straight into news headlines. So yes, I'm going to start off news this week by telling you a fact today, that today, the 19th of March, is actually the 25th birthday of Nemesis, the B&M inverted roller coaster at Alton Towers, my second favourite roller coaster in the UK, behind the Swarm. Haven't rode Icon yet, that may overtake the Swarm. So it's 25 years today that Nemesis opened. Wow, that ride. It's a B&M inverted coaster, the world's, Europe's first inverted roller coaster that went upside down. And it opened back in 1994 in the Forbidden Valley section of the park, and it's just an amazing ride. I really do enjoy Nemesis, and it's good that it's stayed strong for all these years and still one of the best rides at Alton Towers. Also, some people did get allowed a behind-the-scenes look at the Alton Towers dungeon, not the boat ride, the scenes. It looks good in there. Some scenes are a bit of a repeat from other dungeons, but some scenes are completely different in there, the Highwayman and the Haunting. And we don't know much about the boat ride yet. We'll just have to wait and see when I have my first visit up there. Also, Thorpe Park this week released their map. Thorpe Park is open for the preview day on Saturday that I'm going to. Yes, they've showed their map with a few changes. Major ones include sunken gardens and a picnic area on the park are now displayed. And the other thing is that Sticky Sisters is no longer only there for a year. Is now going to become the Wilderness Bar and Grill, and Calypso Coffee nearby will become Wilderness Coffee. I think it's coffee or Wilderness Snacks, I'm not sure, but it's good to see changes. I will be there on Saturday. We know there's a few ride closures, but lucky like Chessington didn't tell us that there was going to be ride closures, but Thorpe Park did. We're going to have Stealthston be closed, Zodiac, the Amity Beach and Wet Wet Wet. Not surprised about the last two. It's March, it's not been that warm, it's been quite cold here in the UK the last few days. And then, yeah, Stealth's a bit of a shame. Zodiac is the only ride that actually makes me feel sick. And there's a lot of rides out there that I've been on, but that one does make me sick. So yeah, that's it for Thorpe Park. I will be there at the weekend. Can't wait to get back on some roller coasters and some flat rides. I'm staying there in the Thorpe Shark Hotel for the night, so I'll show you a video from there as well. Probably separate videos. There'll probably be the main vlog from the Thorpe Park preview day, and then there'll be a video from the Thorpe Shark Hotel that evening. Only a small one from the Thorpe Shark Hotel, as there's nothing much there. That's it for news this week. Let's get into Merchandise Showcase, where I've got something very big to show you. Let's get into it. So this week in Merchandise Showcase, probably you're wondering, why am I not showing you my merchandise on the desk as I usually am? I've got something big today. A, it wouldn't fit in the camera on desk, and B, it would probably break the desk. And it's quite fragile, I don't want to damage it. And it's quite big. Here it is, I got this at the weekend, a big Smiler Bear here from Alton Towers that you win on the games. Got it for $4.99 at a charity shop, so do go visit your local charity shops, because you could pick something up like this if you're lucky sometimes. And if I tried to win this at the park, I would have had to pay fortunes to try and win it. Probably £3 to go, didn't get it, try again, didn't get it, try again. They are quite scams, these games at theme parks. Be warned, if you are going to own them, they're quite addictive, and you may end up spending a lot of money to get a toy, and sometimes they're full of polystyrene. Sometimes they get burst in the car park, so keep that in mind. There is some sad sights in the Alton Towers car park sometimes at the end of the day. So yeah, got this up at the charity shop. Another piece of merchandise. You'll probably see it occasionally pop up in the show, maybe in the background, but probably not. And that's it for merchandise this week. Let's get into Guess the Ride. So this week in Guess the Ride, I will reveal last week's Guess the Ride that was Black Buccaneer, or I did accept Smuggler's Galleon, the name before Black Buccaneer. So well done if you did get that correct. If you did get it correct, you'll get a shout out in this week's shout out section of the show. So this week's Guess the Ride, I've just got to explain, Guess the Ride is just for fun. What you do is I will give you some clues about a ride, and if you put the correct ride name in the comment section down below, you will get a shout out in next week's shout out section of the show. So well done if you did get Black Buccaneer, your shout out will be coming up shortly. But this week's Guess the Ride is a roller coaster. Haven't done a roller coaster in a while. It opened in 2006 and is a launch coaster. If you know what that roller coaster is, put it down in the comments section down below and see if you get it correct and get a shout out in next week's shout out section of the show. Let's get into the final part of the show, shout outs. So let's get straight into the final part of the show, which is shout outs. First, we have the Guess the Ride correct answers from Gordon Giles, well done. Mr. Duncan Vlogs, well done. Avalanche Attractions UK, well done. Nasher Vlogs, well done. And Molly Wiltshire, well done for getting that ride correct. And hopefully you can get next week's ride correct. And next we just have some shout outs to some comments from Theme Park Magic and FIFA Points Boy 123456. Thank you for commenting. That's it for this week's episode of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be at Thorpe Park on Saturday for the annual pass preview day. And I'm hoping to have a very good time. And I'm staying over in the Thorpe Shark Hotel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And also guess that ride. And follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. That's it for this week's episode. Bye.